What's up, guys? Today we're going to be installing a hood scoop on the XJ. We're going to put a bolt-on hood scoop onto this XJ hood, and these are universal hood scoops. You can buy them different places online, fiberglass places. I've even seen them on eBay, all over the place. But you want to try to find a decent quality one that's fairly thick and has good studs molded into it. And like I said, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to set it down. We need to find center. So that'll be the very first step. We've got to find the center it up on the hood. For that, you're going to need a tape measure and a Sharpie to mark the hood and the hood scoop. First thing we do is we measure the hood. We come up with exactly 54 inches wide. Half of 54 is 27. So the skills you never thought you'd learn in school, this is where they pay off, right here. So 27, we want to put a mark. Measured out the center of the hood scoop and got it marked. Now I want to repeat the same process at the rear. So the next thing we want to do, after we have our lines lined up, front and rear, and nothing moves, you got to make sure that nothing moves around on you. Double and triple check your front lines, make sure they're lined up where they need to be. We're going to go in under here, and we're going to mark our bolt holes, so we know where to drill. So we got the holes all marked out for where we're going to drill onto the hood for the hood scoop. And we're going to be using an 1/8 inch drill bit first. You always want to start with an 1/8 inch drill bit and drill a pilot hole first. That's especially important because you don't want your drill bit walking all over the hood, especially if you're not refinishing your hood when you're all done. That'll keep you from messing up your paint. You could also, another quick tip is to throw some masking tape down also, especially if you're saving your paint. We're going to be refinishing this hood, so we're not worried about the paint that's on it. We're just going to go ahead and drill the holes. So we got all our holes drilled for our hood scoop, and what we're going to do now is we're going to take a hole saw. I marked out a series of holes. We're going to take a hole saw and we're going to cut some holes in this. We're going to let that 4.0 breathe.
Now that we have our holes drilled, if you're not going to be refinishing your hood, I am because my paint's shot. If you're not going to be refinishing your hood, you want to apply some epoxy primer to the bare metal before you apply your hood scoop.
Now we got the hood scoop all set down on the hood and bolted fast and test fit. We're going to take it back off and we're going to get it ready for paint. This is a gel-coated fiberglass hood scoop. It's a really nice finish. So all we have to do is take a piece of 220 and sand it by hand. It's really all that's necessary to prep gel coat. Okay guys, we've got this all sanded with 220. The gel coat is prepped and the shine's off of it and has a nice smooth finish. So we're ready to wipe it down with wax and grease remover and dry it off. So we got this all cleaned off with wax and grease remover, got it dried. One last thing before we paint it. We want to use what's called a tack cloth. And all a tack cloth does is it picks up lint or anything that might be left behind from the cloths I used to clean it, or anything that might fall off your clothing. Just wipe it on gently, that's all you need to do. We got this all cleaned with wax and grease remover. We have it dried, we have it tacked, and now we're getting ready to apply a sealer. A sealer is just a real thin It's just a real thin material. It puts a little tack coat or a little adhesion down between the gel coat and the base coat, and it also makes everything a uniform color. Different colors of base coat, like different colors of sealer. You might have like white sealers, you have gray sealers, you have black sealers. You can even tint sealers to different colors to make it closer to your base coat. Okay, I just want to remind you guys, always wear a respirator, always have a good OSHA-approved fan, and just be really careful when you do this at home in your garage. Use common sense. It's been about 31 minutes. Sealer's flashed off. We're getting ready to put the base coat on. Got all the base coat on. Base coat's dry. I'm going to show you guys a little quick customizing trick that just about any novice can do. It's real simple. Of course, my boy got these decals cut of the channel you're watching right now, Beers and Gears, and he likes to put them on his hood scoop. So what we're going to do is we're going to apply them on each side of the hood scoop here, and then once it's dry and everything's good and the proper time's elapsed, we're going to clear it. So these will actually be buried under the clear, and it'll look great. It'll look great, and it's just something simple you can do. It's just a regular decal that he had cut. I believe it's, where did you get them from, Brandon?
eBay.
So they come off of eBay. So it's nothing special. Just get a decal that you like cut and put it under your base coat. And then once everything's dry and you're ready to clear, you just clear it like you normally would. So I'm going to go ahead and apply these now.
What's that? That should be fun. Base coat down, let it dry in between each coat. It's been about a half hour and we're ready to start putting some clear coat down. I went ahead and applied these decals. You can see, you gotta be really careful when you apply them. You want to get them right where you want to put them and just drop them in, because you really can't try to take and maneuver them around or anything like that, because you are dealing with fresh base coat. So you want to just hover them above right where you want them and drop them right on, and that's
about all there is to it. If you can pull that off, you're home free. We're ready for clear coat now. We're all done. We just got done putting 3 coats of clear on this. We chose not to film the clear coating because the fumes are really strong and I didn't want to put Brandon in harm's way. But there's 3 coats of clear on this. Follow your what the instructions on the back of the can are your material data sheets on how to spray it. Now it sprays very similar to base coat, but you want to shoot for gloss. Get your 3 coats on, and here you can see the decals are under the clear. They're preserved forever. So it's a neat little trick that you can do. Like I said, just about any novice can do that one. Doesn't require a lot of special abilities. So there, just something we wanted to show you. It's a little quick customizing trick, and I hope you enjoy it.
Alright, so we got the hood scoop back on, looking good. Everything lined up nice. Came out really nice. Alright guys, if you like our videos,
Be sure to like and subscribe.
and stay tuned for the next episode of Beers and Gears.
Until next time. That should have been pretty good. Thank you. Got our holes all marked where we're going to drill into the hood, and we're going to start with an 1/8 inch drill bit. You always want to start with a pilot hole first, otherwise your drill bit will be walking all over your hood. That's especially important if you aren't going to be painting your hood when you're all done.
Over here. Over here. It's coming out good, but the camera is right here.